Hello, my name is Lucas. This is a bit of lit, and it's a new month. And I finished a book today that I started on the metro on my way to work, and then continued on my way back, and then finished up after doing some things at home and relaxing because it was a long day. Um, I read The Secret Life of Cows by Rosamund Young. This is about 100 pages. You can punch it out very quickly. Definitely recommended. This book is very comforting to read in a way. It tells you of all kinds of horrifying things, but it doesn't dive too deep into those, and it's not the main point to remind you of the horrors that humanity has wrought upon cows and sheep and chickens and pigs and livestock and as a whole. It will, tell you about these things and how they are damaging, not only to the animals, of course, absolutely, because they're utterly inhumane, um, but these kind of things are not good for you either. You get your food cheaper, you get your meat cheaper, but it's not healthy as it could be, as it used to be, because their ancestors thrived on meat, I guess. And, you know, ate meat that got to eat all kinds of things instead of food grown to be fed to the animals. Anyway, let me focus on the positive aspects. That is a good, healthy reminder that it's in there. I do enjoy that it's in there to remind you of these terrifying things that are completely barbaric. So, the reason it's comforting is what I'm trying to get to. That obviously, that kind of information is horrifying. It makes you feel bad, as it should. um, but you get to learn about the secret life of cows and all these cows throughout Rosamund's life on her farm. The lives they live, the kinds of people that they are, their personalities, about their mothers, their relationship with their mothers, or their relationship with their children. And I mean, there's also bits about chickens and sheep and a little bit about pigs, mostly sheep and chickens, if not about cows. I don't know why my Kindle keeps doing that, but it drives me crazy. And it was just, it made me appreciate cows so much. I think they're wonderful animals. I mean, I thought they were before, and just getting to read some of these things about some of these animals, like Amelia is one of the cows. This is the cow I remember. I think there's a couple other names, but now I can't remember which name is associated with which story. I remember Jake, I think. But anyway, Amelia, there's a couple stories with her. How there was a couple bales of hay, and she seemed to be interested in knocking them over and flattening them out. But Rosamund put a stop to that, but it got quite tense because the cow, Amelia, seemed a bit angry, but ultimately let it go and then was given some hay to eat and was relaxed. And there was also an incident where they had like a farmhand who never really connected with the animals until he met till he met Amelia, and started to, when she was very young as a cow. The first story I mentioned is when Amelia is 11 years old, and this one is when she's younger, and he grows connected, has a connection to this wonderful animal, a bond. There's also some sad stories, like, was it, oh gosh, now I'm forgetting, was it Amelia or another female cow that yeah, I think it was Amelia as well that lost twins. Um, it's really embarrassing that I can't remember, but I think it was Amelia that lost some twins and needed to be milked and comforted, especially by her brother, who put a lot of love and attention into her after she lost her twin children. yeah, there's other ones like I think it was Jake that she was going out to feed the cows and sort of distributing the hay or whatever evenly, and left the tractor on, or the Range Rover on, and Jake, or whatever male cow it was, maybe it was a female cow, I think it was a male cow, I think it was Jake. I feel crazy now because there's so many different names. He really liked the carbon monoxide that was coming out of the car or out of the Range Rover and like started shaking it. And I just think that's so funny. She has since then stopped the Range Rover when she's there. And there's other stories that some are sad, like Amelia's last story that I mentioned. Also, there's this one where this cow gets really sick and the like uterine lining comes out and the cow, their child is stillborn, and this sorrow that comes from that for the cow is really tragic. I mean, you only get sort of a flash in the pan character sketch of sorts for this, for all these animals except Amelia, who gets the most attention in this case. But yeah, anyway, my point being, it's wonderful, it's comforting, something you need in times like now, and you should read The Secret Life of Cows by Rosamund Young. Thank you.